way too seriously. It is time to relax. Relax. Let's have some fun, okay? Oh, shit, knocking stuff over already. Drink some water. Redeem your promo coupon to get more viewers. What do I have to do? Choose your goal. Oh, Lord. I always want to add something. Whew. I was dehydrated. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those that love us the most, those that love to see us win. I don't know who told you today. If no one told you today, shine your light like it has never been dimmed. We're going to hop right on in. Source, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those that love us the most. What do we need to know for our highest good? Please and thank you. Down. Okay, so... Ooh, I like this is a good start. 5 of Cups in reverse. So we were already upset about something, okay? We were feeling some type of way about it. If you look close, it's hard to see with this thing, but if you look closely, there's like someone crying, but it came up in reverse. Like today's a new day. And it was like, before we were arguing with people. We're not arguing with people. All right? We're done. Okay? That chapter of arguing with people is over. Because why? We have other things to do with our life. We have better things to do with our lives. We're supposed to be focused on our abundance and our peace. Ooh, and I have to, hey, what's up? What's up? Thank you for the hearts. And also, focus on our responsibilities. Wow. Am I holding these upside down? I'm also holding the cards upside down. Okay. So that didn't help anything at all. That's fine. So all of this in reverse, though. That's not a bad thing, though. The Tower card in reverse. Cool. We're getting some solid footing here. And there's nothing wrong with the Moon card. Still in reverse, it's like there is a knowing. There is an understanding. And the Wheel of Fortune upright. So, okay, so this says it all. If you'll, hopefully you can see this, but if you see this person here, this beautiful goddess here is down. She is down. She is feeling out. She is feeling defeated. She is feeling depleted. And it's like she's, just worn out. And if you look at, as the vibration raises, there is a sitting taller, like the wheel is turning in your favor and tables are turning. You know what I'm saying? So we went from this, like super sad, super crying. This is hard to shoot. To this, elevated, leveling up, creating boundaries. This is a lot of majors on the board. So these might be some major changes going on. We have some major changes going on after a lot of hurt, after a lot of betrayal, after a lot of heartache, after a lot of grief. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune and then the World. Wow, it's like when we let go and stop fighting. Because, like, we could go back and forth with people, but who feels like doing that? When we let go and we stop fighting and we stop trying to save whoever might be falling from wherever and focus on ourselves and go on our own journey and have our own understanding, then like the wheels are turning in our favor now. This is a this is a collective read, my love. And then, yeah, we can get into that. So here's the world. And the world at our fingertips. Literally, it's the world at our fingertips. Like literally in a sense of with our phones. And then in other ways, just like once you shift your perspective of what you want and what you're capable of getting, having, or becoming, then it changes the whole game. Because if you look at the world, and watch The Magician come out, if you look at the world, I don't know if you know who Nas is, but there's a song called Whose World Is This? And yes, your finances will improve. It's all about your mindset. It literally is just about mindset. It really is, and it seems like it's not, but it's like if you make that shift into, am I going to yes, I'm going to affirming these things. And if you're feeling down and out, Goddess of Wands energy, wow. Hangman energy. This is a major change and transformation that is happening in your life. And it's like, it has to happen. The hurt part had to happen. The deciding to like, you know what? I'm not arguing anymore. I tried to explain. I tried to, talk things out, work things out, blah, 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 blah. People don't get it. People don't understand it. If bridges have to be burned, then they have to be burned. And that's okay. Why? Because celebration is here. Yo. Celebration is here. Celebration is here. Baby, go ahead and get a life, please. Celebration. Block out anyone who has some sort of weird BS to say. Again, there's no need to fight. There's no need to argue with people. They can feel however they feel. And we still don't have to give a damn. Because look, the Two of Cups energy is coming in. So like whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, there is some pouring of love into cups. Whether it's like pouring into your masculine and your feminine side, or literally just a masculine and a feminine coming together, sharing their cups of love like in an equal way. So it's like you went from sadness, we've gone from sadness by ourselves, and fighting and arguing to deciding that we're not going to do that. Because ain't nobody got time for that. And like I was talking to one of my friends and saying, there are some people you could talk to them till you're blue in the face. They're not trying to hear you and they are not going to change, and it just is what it is. Wow. And the Hierophant. This is a major thing. And if anybody tries to like minimize your transformation, like what you're going through and how far you've gone and how far you've grown, then that's not your people. Okay, we have learned a lot. There are not only keys, which I don't know why it's giving keys to the city, but it's also talking about sharing this knowledge and wisdom with others. And there's not a paywall behind it. There's not like, oh, you can have this knowledge if you XYZ. And going within, tapping within. Ooh, I just got a motivational message that just said, and prove them wrong. There's somebody in your life that thinks something. And for the most part, I want us to evolve into our best selves for ourselves. And at the same time, it's time to prove some people wrong about who they thought you were, who they think you are, who they think they are, to be able to talk to you any old type of way. So it's like, so then that means like there's a need to rediscover self, like, because who you are now is not who you were or who you will be in the future. So it's like, what does your the highest version of yourself look like? What does the most advanced version of you look like? What the Empress. Who am I talking to? Like, usually I just stop the reading and I get mad, like, because I'll have like 2 people on the live. I'm about to go get a charger. My phone's about to die. Hold on. Who is this? Who are you? Because not the Empress. Not going from woe is me and crying and allowing people to play in our face to like taking that and turning and transforming into the Empress that we already are. Somebody might be having a bun in the oven, or you might have a new idea or whatever. I don't know. Hold on, I'm about to charge my phone. Who are you? And I have like a little tripod thing that I cannot find at the moment. And that's fine. They're just donation based, baby. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to come here and share some peaceful energy and share some love and light. I'm going to do this the old school style of balancing my phone on something while I don't have a tripod, because I don't want to get away from going from darkness, going from dismalness, going from despair, loneliness, sadness, hurt, grief, anger, resentment, going through all those things, like cloaked in that. Because look at upright, the 5 of Cups, and I stink. Somebody needs to take a shower. I'm about to go brush my teeth and take a shower, but something told me, just hop on this live real quick right now. And don't be worried about the money. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's like, well, how much is a reading? Before, I've seen readers and it's like, they're like 22, 22, 11, 11, blah, 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 blah. And then like, if I wasn't any readers and it's like, they're like 22, 22, 11, 11, blah, 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 blah. And then like, if I wasn't if no one was donating or asking for readings, I was feeling like the reading wasn't good enough. No, the reading is the reading. And when we do it for the love of what we're doing, we're always blessed anyway. But if you notice, thank you, beautiful. I got you, Isabella. If you notice, this energy, thank you, beautiful. Like, this was me yesterday. You see, and it's hard to see, but do you see these cups that are spilled? And she's like, oh my God, these cups have spilled. I've knocked stuff over. I messed stuff up. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how I'm doing it. And then it's like, meanwhile, there's 2 whole cups over here. Back to this 2 of Cups. So there might be someone in your energy that's like, what's up, boo? Or like you're, again, balancing your masculine and feminine energy. But not only are there 2 cups here, but there's an abundance of fresh water. So that's like the saying, something like, trying to take a cup to the ocean. I don't think I'm saying it correctly, but it's like, think big, bitch. You think it's small. That's what it's like. And it's like you're getting this dark place, and we can let that dark place win. But guess what? We're not going to do that. Why? Because we are the Empress. We are the royalty. Goddess of Wands energy. Hangman energy. It's literally all about a matter of time and connecting with the right people. Yes, you aren't a drop in the ocean. You're the ocean energy. Yes. And also the sense of like, trying to get all of life using a shot, like trying to capture the ocean with a shot glass. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's so infinite. It's so infinite and it's so abundant. Hold on, damn it. Okay. It is so infinite. It is so abundant. It is so overflowing. So like what? And this isn't milk, but like it's almost like crying over the spilled milk. And that's how I felt the other day. I'm like, I don't have what I want. I don't know how I'm going to keep going. I don't know. People keep telling me no. People keep telling me I can't do this. And that's why I love that this message of prove them wrong showed up, because prove them wrong and prove yourself right. And it's not about like, ooh, I'm right about everything. No, it's about I'm going to stand on what I say. I'm going to accomplish my goals despite whoever might say whatever, think whatever, or whatever. Why? Because we are an empress and we have an empire. And last thing I want to say before I get into your reading, Isabella, is to everyone, the empress is beautiful, right? And when I pull this empress card, I'm like, ooh, I want to be the empress. And still, running an empire is not easy. And certainly not running an empire while you're carrying seeds of growth. And so this isn't easy. Transforming like our whole dark energy into the light that I didn't even notice this. But look, so here's the water, right? Where it's almost like a sea of tears. It's almost like a sea of tears, like it's either fresh water or a sea of tears. But I feel like from that sea of tears, look at this water. Now the water's fresh. And now we're at a different level of life. Now we're at a different space where we can literally have what we want as long as we visualize what we want. But it's a major transformation that's taking place here. So if you're feeling like, stuff's a lot and life's a lot and you have to let go of some people or you have to move on from some situations, whatever you feel like you have to do that shit, because you are right where you're supposed to be. You do not need to second guess yourself. Period. All right, I hope that helps someone. And Isabella, I will do a reading for you. Thank you so much, beautiful, for your donation. I'm truly grateful. Isabella, what does Isabella need to know? For your highest good, what do you need to know? And I'm gonna pull from this deck first, but there's another deck I want to pull from for you, Isabella, because I want to have an understanding. Oh, okay. So there's some Four of Pentacles energy. Which sometimes can talk about needing to get out of a lack mindset, like with the thought of, I had to stop saying stuff like, this is my last $3. Like, no, I might have $3 at the moment. Are we going to have wealth again? Yes. So the more we share, the more we decide, that's like, I have a job where at the end of the day, sometimes they'll give us a bunch of sandwiches and there's people on the side of the road. So I will pause sometimes and give people a sandwich. And my son, I got like 2 roast beefs and he was like, I want both the roast beefs. And I was like, no, you can get 1 roast beef and I'm going to give the other one away. And He was upset about that, but I did it anyway. And he understood because, like, there's people who not only are just less fortunate than us, but don't shine like we do. So we don't have to hold on. We could literally give our shit away and like better would just come in. Like that is the I'm not joking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who are you? Is Bella. Look. So we go from this energy. Of course, she's already beautiful. Okay, she's already beautiful, right? Not she turns into the universe. Not she is everything good morning, beautiful. She is everything. She has everything. She comes very equipped. She carries her own cup. She pours into her own cup. She has her own wand. She has her own protection. She has her own sword. She has her own pinnacles. And the Hangman, it's like literally a matter of time. It's literally a matter of time. Does she look bothered? She is super unbothered. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for saying hi, and thank you for the double taps. Thank you for donations. Like this is a I can't think of the word. This is for me. This is like, I hope you don't mind me joining yours. No, yes, no. Keep going with that because like it's a different energy. Yesterday I was literally crying on live. Okay, and my son was like, "Can you take a break?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because I'm losing it, and it's because of wanting to overly control things that are out of our control, while not working on having discipline of control of things that are. But it's like again, like transformation, going from like, I have this money, I have this abundance, I have this beauty, I have these things, and I have to hold on to them because there's not more to shit. I am the magic. Thank you, Michelle. No, it's wonderful. We literally have to focus on our magic. Focus on the magic and being around magical people, and also just being in your own space, because in all of these, this is someone who is taking some time by themselves. This is taking some time to love themselves and to literally pour into themselves. Like today, I was supposed to be at work today. I called off work today. My birthday's Friday. Life's been a fucking lot. And I'm like, Grow is here. And thank you, beautiful. And I felt like I want to be a good employee. I don't want to piss my supervisors off. And then I'm like, there's other people there. My head hurts. I'm like about to be 47 and I'm tired. I'm going to honor that I'm tired. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to take my medication. I'm going to take a nap. Grow. Devote a little time every day to daydreaming about the developments that you want to happen in your relationships. What does that mean to you? Isabella and anyone else who resonates. Devote a little time. Nobody's saying it has to be all day. And y'all are pure magic too. And we forget that sometimes. And people have silenced us and made the magic seem like it was evil. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, this was our way of living our most authentic life. Devote a little time every day to daydreaming about all the developments that you want to happen in your relationships. Keep your thoughts positive, constructive, and joyful. Trust that whatever you are dreaming about will soon manifest into your life. Trust that whatever you are dreaming about will soon manifest into your life. So, keep your thoughts positive, constructive, and joyful. Period. Keep your thoughts positive and joyful. You're growing. I'm okay. I get excited and then I start stuttering. I'm gonna pull one more because it's like you're already growing. We're all growing, but I think it means in other ways, like growing in understanding, growing in more love, growing in more nurturing, growing in more having boundaries, growing in saying no more often. Did that card just? What just happened here? Did it cut? No. Okay. Again, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for the double taps. Wow, I said one card, the world said no. This is just confirmation. That's the word I was looking for. This is confirmation. I did not. Period. You can't make yourself feel the same way. You can't make yourself feel the same way. And after I finish with this Isabella, yeah, I can pull the 7th card. I've never done that, but yeah, I'll pull a card. But from grow, it came to self-care. Each day, stand in front of the mirror and look yourself in the eye. Smile at yourself. Say slowly and with complete conviction, I am greatly loved and I love greatly. And this card, it's interesting how damaged this card is. I don't know what happened with this one because the other ones are like all nice and neat and new. So maybe there's an aspect of the self has been not being cared for, like being sacrificed to care for others or to care for whatever. Meanwhile, we deserve love and care and all those things too. Spend gladly. This is better saying it. Yes, right? It's great that you saw your value and your worth, and he will heal. He will heal. You know what I'm saying? I could tell. It's so easy to do. It is so easy to forget about you. In all of our doing. Like I literally, good morning, beautiful. Are you giving it? Baby, please. Hold on. And then this is what I was saying before. We're not arguing and going back and forth with people. We're blocking people and that's it. Because we don't need anybody trying to change the energy. I was talking to someone last night about how, like, a lot of times we end up feeling like putting ourselves first is selfish. You know what I mean? Like self-care is selfish. So like as an example, I'm taking care of my parents. I'm taking care of my children. I'm doing my best to still take care of myself and work and all these things. And there's been a struggle doing that. And by the end of the day, I will have made sure everyone ate and then be like, did I eat today? No. Oh, that's why I have a headache. I was not pouring into myself. I was letting my self-care look ashy like this card. So, and self-care means more than the spa day. It also means like the affirmations of I am, not just even like I am beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But like, I got this. Period. This is basically saying you do whatever you want to do. But period, yes, being selfish in a healthy way is healthy for us, and it's beneficial for everyone involved. Like the times when I'm not being at all selfish are the times that I feel the most depleted. I don't want anyone around me. I don't want anyone to talk to me. My energy is the most off. And like last night around 4 a.m, I was like, my head hurts a little bit. I really don't feel like going to work today. Does that make me a bad person? No. Does that mean I can work in other ways? Yes. And Does that mean that I can come on here and share love and kindness? Yes. And like I grew up in a place where if it wasn't a guarantee, then you weren't supposed to care about it. So I understand, like, you do need to have guaranteed income and you do need to have guaranteed resources. And still, like, that's like parents who are like, pick an instrument so you can decide if you like it. And it's like, let them try all the instruments, then decide if they like it. Not like either you pick one and you don't, and then you don't try the other ones. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? But Spend Gladly came out. Keep money flowing toward you. Your supply of money will dry up if you hoard what you have and are reluctant to part with it. And literally, the Four of Pentacles came out. And it's easy. Like I said, I had to stop saying things like, this is my last $3. I might have $3 in my account at the moment. And I had to stop. Like, I grew up in a household where we were called broke all the time. Like my mom would be like, I'm always surrounded by broke people. She would say that to me. She would say that to my dad. She would say that to my kids. And I had to say, like, I would get out of that space and say, we're not that. She might be that, but we're not that. Literally, that's my favorite one. You cannot on an airplane help anyone until you help yourself. And we can help each other. And one of the ways we can help ourselves and help each other is better protecting our energy and our peace and being more selfish in a healthy way. Whenever you spend money, do so with a glad heart and the knowledge that more money will flow to you to take its place. And that's something that I wanted to explain to my youngest son. Like my oldest son, and I hope this was helpful, Isabella. Like it's literally, you're growing, focus on your self-care. And, you know, I like that saying, like, what I spend comes back times 10. And I also like the saying that's like, I'm not actually spending money, I'm just circulating money, because money is actually literally always coming back to me. You know what I'm saying? And it's flowing. So there's no need to like hold on. People used to tell me like, don't give your stuff away. Now, if it's like something I can never get again, I still might give it away if I feel like giving it away. Because there's like, we'll get stuff we'll never get again a lot of times. The more generous you are, the better. The more caring you are, the better. The more compassionate, the more understanding, the more empathetic, while having firm ass boundaries. Because like, we're not nice. There's a difference between nice and kind. There's a difference between nice and generous. And we have obviously not been taking the best care of ourselves. This is literally the only card in the deck that's flimsy like this. Like, I'm like, what did I step on it? And when I was thinking about what I wasn't taking care of in my life, like I literally was just started crying. Like yesterday, I had to ask a friend for a couple bucks for some groceries. And I'm like, why I'm almost 47 years old and I'm not financially stable yet. And I didn't do this yet. And it was like just this downward spiral of, well, what are you going to do? And how are you going to do it? And then I was like, did you take your medicine? Did you eat? Did you take a nap? Did you take a shower? Did you brush your teeth? Did you listen to any sort of an affirmation? Did you cleanse your energy? Did you clean up your space? Did you schedule that eye exam, that ear exam, that dentist appointment, that doctor's appointment, that mammogram, that physical therapy appointment? While we're out here, you know, being super sheroes, are we being super sheroes for ourselves? And oftentimes the answer is no. So I'm gonna read these one more time though, and keep a reminder. We literally are everything and have everything. So like when somebody said to me, "Does so and so like me?" Do you like you? Does so and so think I'm beautiful? Do you think you're beautiful? I'm realizing now, you want someone to be obsessed with you, you be obsessed with you. That's how we do this. You know what I'm saying? We're leveling up here. Devote a little time every day to daydreaming, okay, about what you want in your relationships. That's why this came up. Love and relationships came up 2 times, one with grow and one with self-care. And career and prosperity was talking about and spend gladly. But again, I'm going to read the very last sentence of each one. Trust that whatever you are dreaming about will soon manifest into your life. And that is literally whatever you're dreaming about. So when a friend of mine was telling me about how upset they were, I'm like, let's focus on what you do want so we get less of what you don't want. And self-care. Say slowly and with complete conviction, I am greatly loved. And I love greatly. There's a need to like revamp ourselves and like from the inside out with like a new understanding of who we are and how powerful we are and how magical we are in a world that's like told us to dim our light pretty much our entire lives. And then the last part, whenever you spend money, do so with a glad heart and the knowledge that more money will flow to you to take its place. Yes, period. If you really just want someone to enjoy life with, then just keep doing things that you enjoy. And you will meet people who enjoy similar things. I don't know how often you go out. I don't know how social you are. Because I would be like, I want to go on a date. Never leave the house to meet anybody at all. And then I'd have like a dating profile for one day and be like, absolutely not. And delete all of that. So in the meantime, just keep enjoying life. And remember who you are. Just keep pouring into yourself. Just keep up. Just stay magical and you will attract magic. Me too. And it's like a little bit at a time. You're so welcome, beautiful. A little bit at a time. I actually had, like last year, I maybe went out 2 or 3 times. My anxiety was so, like besides going to work, but like to go hang out with friends or whatever, or be in public, I didn't even want to go to a grocery store. My anxiety was so high. Like I was afraid of driving. I was afraid of people. We had been quarantined all that time. And like that had just become comforting to me. Like, ooh, I actually like this. So nobody could leave the house. We all have to stay home. And then there are people who are losing their mind because they couldn't leave the house. And then there's people like me who are like, I could get into this. And then it's like that becomes unproductive. Because like I told my son, the only people who don't have any social skills are usually the serial unalivers or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he's very gamery. He's very to the point. He's very like, he's not going to be like, so how's your day? And I'm like, right. And that's fine. And still having manners, speaking clearly, using eye contact. Those things are still important. But I think I need to start doing it myself. Period. Yes, the balance between community and self-isolation is amazing. And you might not have friends now, but it doesn't mean that you won't. It's all depending on where you're at. And a lot of times when we don't have friends around, it's because of a trauma that happened with friends. And then you're like afraid of having a friend. I completely understand that. I was just talking to a friend of mine who has been in isolation and admitted that like she has cut a lot of people off. There's a lot of people who were one way that she didn't know that they were like that. And it's become, Dagnabbit, Cash App. Apparently, I needed to pay my Apple Pay something. So thank you for that donation. And that's another thing. Things come in, and that's okay too. Now that's covered. Thank you, because I don't think I was able to send emails and shit. And I need to be able to do that. But more is coming in. Car confirmation. So spend gladly, keep growing, and keep working on self-care. And self-care is something that like we literally keep working on for our entire lives. So I hope that was helpful. And be patient. And I don't know why I'm drawn to this, or if you might not even be able to, dagnabbit, never mind. Pretty much this person has some pretty yellow shoes on. And I also, when I see the hangman card, think of inversions. Like, I don't know if, like, I feel like letting blood rush to your head also kind of you know, it's good for you, is the point of what I'm saying. So even if you just stood in like a downward dog, or, you know, got in some sort of position to stretch, move, and relax, but it's literally not doing anything. You don't have like more to do. Just keep being you with your fine ass. Just keep leveling up. And that's like, that could be one thing a day that we're leveling up about. But first person to call out air sign, earth sign, water sign, fire sign, I will pull some cards for that sign. And if you have that sign in your chart, water. All right, let's start with water. For the Pisces, for the Cancers, for the Scorpios. Does anybody have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in their moon, their sun, their rising, their Venus? Anywhere significantly in your chart, this reading might be for you. What do water signs need to know for our highest good? Because I'm not the Strength card coming out first, like and taming the inner beast within. Every time I see this card, I don't know if you saw Harry Potter, but it makes me think of that like three-headed dog that was calm when you played music. You turn that music off, it was going to be a problem. But okay, Strength is coming out first. Four of Swords. We're like getting out of our head about some things. Cutting people, places, and things off, like, and not even like in a mean way. Not even, one card at a time, please. Thank you. And the Tower in reverse keeps coming out. Like, maybe there were some serious Tower moments that were happening for a long time. Excuse me, confirmation burp. And now there's stability. Now there's like understanding of like, okay, I am strong. Like, there's a lot of times where water signs feel like, or people tell us like, we're so emotional and we're so this and we're so that. That doesn't mean that we're not strong. As a matter of fact, it actually means the opposite of that. We are very strong. We are very wise. We are very fluid, like water. So stability is here. Again, this is I don't know if it just fell this way, but to me, this came up in reverse. Okay, so there is a need to walk away, and maybe there hasn't. Cool, that's what I'm talking about. Like there might be a need to walk away, and you don't want to walk away. It might not be a person that you don't want to walk away from. It might be a place. It might be a thing. It might be a habit. It might be a belief. But we have to, because in the upright, excuse me, 8 of Cups in the upright, I always look at like, so here's 7 Cups, and literally you can only carry but so much. She only has 2 hands. So she needs to protect herself. She has a wand and she has 1 cup. And these other cups are beautiful. She just cannot continue to carry them. And it reminded me of this episode of Hoarders, where this man had like an immaculate house full of the most beautiful stuff. And it was like, it still became a prison because it was still and then he definitely didn't want to throw it away because they were nice things. And so when I see this, I'm like, when we have to put some things down and decide, like, that's like, I've lost a bunch of my tarot cards. I was super upset about that. It was like, well, how many decks do you need, babe? You want to pick up another deck that you lost at some point? Cool. Still, right now we're on a journey and we have what we need. And anyone who follows behind us now also has hydration. So who knows who's coming after us? He'll be like, oh my goodness, thank goodness I was thirsty. Ooh, I needed that. But this came out in dag-nabbit reverse. You're welcome. You're very welcome, beautiful. So there is a need to, you don't want to walk away, but there is a need to walk away. It doesn't mean stay away. And walk into like a new self-reflection. I love you. I hope you have a great day. I hope this was helpful. I want to pull, so get out of your head about get out of just water signs. Walk away when you need to walk away. Let go when you need to let go. We're right where we are right where we are supposed to be. If there are any other elements, I didn't even call one. Ooh, damn. 4. Ooh, I don't know who this is for. 4 of Wands energy. Almost on some going to the chapel and I'm going to get married energy. He's trying to put a baby in you. And then there's some self-love coming here. I don't know who this is for. But it seems to be going well. That's a nice start. And and new opportunities. So new opportunities are here. I guess we're just going for the collective. 6 of Wands. Super unbothered. Super not in the mood. Super like, I'm not feeding into this. I'm busy, enjoying my life. I hope you have a wonderful day too, gorgeous. So, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the double taps. Thank you for all tips. Thank you for all donations. Thank you for just being sweetie pies. The Lovers. The 4 of Wands, Daughter of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Wands, the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. I'm floored by that. Not the lovers clarified by the 10 of cups. Oh, so this is real, real. Like it started with like, okay, they're enjoying themselves. Okay, okay, okay. To so some things have to end for new things to begin. Some people have to leave for new things to develop. Wow. I'm gonna pause because that's crazy. That is some crazy energy. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Thank you, source. Thank you, those that love us the most. Thank you sincerely, because life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, y'all. Love is beautiful. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was like, I don't even care at this point. And she was like, since when don't you care? And I was like, I do care. So it's like there's sometimes like we act like we don't care because we extra care. And that's okay. Caring is a good thing. Acting like we don't care is where we go wrong. And sometimes like when we don't care, like that energy comes back. But the Lover's card and on this deck that I'm looking at here, I can't even show because, but it's talking about succubus energy. Interesting. It's an inappropriate picture. I'm having a whole conversation with y'all, but to myself. So I'm gonna just hop off of here. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this was helpful to someone. Mwah. Hold on, how do I turn this off? Dagnabbit. Lord, I'm getting older. Lord, I don't. Okay, can I do it this way? We'll pause.